Sitting on a chair for hours while editing, streaming, doing office work, or gaming can be very painful and slowly destroy your back. And for most of us, that's just part of the grind. But what if your chair could actually move and breathe with you? That's where HBADA comes in, a 5-letter acronym that stands for Human Beneficial Adaptive Design Approach, and they sent over 2 of their latest ergonomic chairs, built to keep your spine aligned, healthy, and comfortable for years to come. And I promise you, your spine is definitely paying attention. First, the HBADA X7, the world's first AI lumbar tracking ergonomic chair that's stacked with a ton of features. It uses intelligent pressure sensors, a micro-precise motor, and a smart chip to adjust support in real time. Not only that, but you're getting a built-in massager, heat therapy, and dual fan seat ventilation to maximize all-day comfort. And alongside it, I have the HBADA E3 Pro, a creator-focused chair that delivers full adjustability, breathable mesh, and dynamic lumbar support at a more accessible price. It's been HBADA's top seller 3 years in a row in not just the US, but also Germany, France, Spain, the UK, China, and Japan. With 22 adjustments, the E3 Pro is currently the world's most adjustable ergonomic chair. Huge thanks to HBADA for sending these 2 incredible chairs and sponsoring this video. Now, both the X7 and E3 Pro feature a bold design that looks premium with awesome silver and gray tones all around. At the moment, the X7 only comes in gray, while the E3 Pro can come in either gray, black, or pink. But I think gray is perfect and goes in almost every setup. Both also feature built-in footrests and can recline up to 140 degrees, which is perfect for relaxing, taking a nap, or watching your favorite content while still keeping your spine in check. And that's where these chairs become one of the best investments for your body, because you're getting dedicated coverage for your lumbar, thoracic, and cervical spine with multiple adjustments that let you sit for hours without feeling any discomfort. For me, that means I can continue pushing through my content editing or spending some extra hours grinding those insane challenges. Both of these ergonomic chairs are great, but the X7 takes it a step further by giving you some amazing features that I've never experienced in an office chair. The AI Smart Lumbar Tracking literally moves with you and will start learning your preferred settings. You no longer need to manually adjust your lumbar support. The X7 literally does it for you. Then there's a heated and cool settings. For heat, the X7 has graphene heat therapy. So not only does it generate heat at up to 130 degrees on the lumbar section, but it also has a red light therapy device that emits low wavelength red lights that can help promote and relieve your low back muscles. For cooling, the X7 has 2 fans buried deep in the bottom cushion that create their cloud ventilated system, with 3 adjustable settings that immediately cools your peach bottoms. And the last unique feature of the X7 is the 8D dual core massage that uses ball kneading that you can actually feel on your lower back. Most chairs that have massage features are really just vibrations, so these balls are superior. Now, I got the chance to experience both of these chairs for about 3 weeks, and I'm happy to report that either one will improve your workflow, but more importantly, your spine will thank you. Once you get your HBADA chair delivered, they include everything you need to have your chair fully assembled. The whole setup process can take up to 20 minutes, but it's very easy to follow, and once you're done, sitting in amazing comfort is an instant rewarding experience. All right, guys, so the very first thing you're going to feel the first time you sit in the X7 is going to be immediate comforts and relief from your low back. On the left side, the main controller is held by magnets that you can easily grab, and is held by a retractable cord, so you can literally let go and it automatically retracts itself, which is awesome, very convenient. And this remote has a whole ton of smart features that I'm definitely going to cover, but for now we're going to retract that back. All the manual adjustments of this chair is going to be located on the right side of your chair with this lever, and this lever is very easy and simple to use. This lever can go forward, it can go back to its middle position, it could be pushed to the back, and you can also lift this lever up. First thing I'm going to cover is going to be your seat depth, and that's when you push the lever forward. It's going to automatically unlock the seat depth. So if I were to kind of scoot up, you'll notice the seat depth push forward, and then if I lift myself up, the seat depth will automatically go back to its original position. Once I sit here, I can kind of see what seat depth I want, and once you find a comfortable seat depth, you can push the lever back to the middle, which I'll do right now. And now your seat depth is completely locked. The next thing with height adjustment, as long as you're sitting on the chair, you lift this up, it'll bring it to its lowest position. And then when you lift yourself up, pushing the lever all the way back will bring it to its highest position. And then you can just sit back in the chair and fine tune which height adjustment feels right for you. Now, the last feature of this lever is going to be the recline feature. So when you pull the lever to the back is when you fully unlock the recline feature. Right now it's unlocked, so if I were to push my back against the chair, it's going to automatically start reclining, and it'll eventually get to the point where your weight just takes over and you're just going to let it fall. You can then lift yourself up and the chair will follow you back to its position. Now the X7 has 3 angles that you can lock. And to do that is very simple. You want to first unlock the recline feature by pulling the lever to the back, push your back against the chair slightly, and then pull the lever back to its middle. So when I push my back further, this is going to be the first recline position. So if I lift my body up, the chair stays locked into place. Now when I want to unlock the second position, I do the same thing. I pull the lever back, then you're going to feel the little click, and then pull the lever back to the middle to fall into the second locking position. Finally, the last one, I'm going to unlock it again, and I'm just going to let my body fall. And if I pull the lever back to the middle and lift my body up, of course, the recline stays perfectly locked in. And if I ever want to have the chair back, I unlock the recline again, and this time I fall, your chair will automatically fall even in a lower position, and then you can just lift yourself back up, lock it back into place, and now you're in the same starting position. Now, of course, a famous feature of these HBADA chairs, whether you go for the X7 or the E3, is going to be your footrest. All we have to do is just grab this from the bottom, push it all the way forward, flip this over, and now you have that beautiful integrated footrest, which definitely feels amazing because even in this position, it feels really comfortable. Just pull the lever back and just let your body fall. And I have complete confidence in this chair. The first time you fall back might be a little scary, but after that, I promise you, it's going to feel perfect. And of course, this headrest has so much adjustability. I can position this to make it literally feel like a pillow. And in this position, I feel super, super relaxed and very comfortable. I can literally just sit back and take a nap. And the crazy thing about these armrests is that they have so much adjustments that I can literally rotate these arms to the back, push this all the way to the back, and have my arms rest in this position. I've never really experienced a chair with a built-in footrest and having this recline all the way back with a nice comfortable headrest. It is definitely chef's kiss. And whenever you're done, since I have the recline set to unlock, I just lift myself up, flip this back, push this back, lock it again, and now I'm ready to go work, adjust the pillow of course, and I'll go over all of the adjustments of this headrest pretty soon. But that's pretty much all the manual features that you have with the X7. Now when it comes to the awesome smart features of this X7, grabbing the remote here, you have a power button right in the middle. You click on that, it's automatically going to power it on. Now all these features are being powered by a separate battery that's located on the right side of the chair, which is right underneath the actual lever that you can actually pull out, which reveals the actual battery compartment here. Just gonna slide that back in, and you can charge that right underneath the USB-C, which is awesome. And so the first thing you're gonna be greeted to when you first power this on is the Smart Track feature. And so if you pay attention to the lumbar here, if I lift myself up, you'll notice the lumbar will automatically follow my spine. And if I fall back, it automatically adjusts. And that's thanks to all the built-in sensors of this chair. Now the Smart Track features have different levels of sensitivity. So right now with the lumbar set all the way forward and having the sensitivity to the lowest, anytime it detects any slight movements, it's super sensitive, so it automatically starts to adjust. Automatically with no type of pressure. So if I fall back, you'll notice that everything is tracking all the way back. If I go back to the Smart Track and increase the sensitivity all the way to the max, for example, what this does is it makes it even more aggressive. So even without me moving much, it automatically shifts the lumbar forward. And if I were to, let's say, bring it even more forward, and now if I try to move back, you'll notice that the lumbar support doesn't move back anymore. And this is because we have it at its most aggressive position. So you can fine tune it. So the only way this is going to move is if I actually really force my back to go back. So for example, right here is when it starts to lower. And so you can find whichever sweet spot of sensitivity you like. For example, if I go to the middle, you're pretty much at the middle sweet line. So if you move forward, it follows back. It follows with you. If I fall back with intent, it will adjust accordingly. Now the great thing too is that you don't have to just rely on the Smart Track feature. You could also just manually do it by simply clicking on the automatic lumbar support on the top left. When you click on that, it switches to manual adjustment. And so you can literally just manually adjust the actual lumbar support all the way to the back or all the way forward. And this is perfect if there's a specific spot that you just want to keep it locked in for whatever reason. The manual adjustment is definitely there for you. Now that's just for the smart tracking feature. Right underneath the smart track, we have the massager. When you click on it, it has 3 different levels, starting with low massage, medium massage, and high massage. And when I tell you the way it feels in the highest settings, it feels really good. And I'm gonna lift myself up, and what you're going to see here are these basically kneading balls, and they're very hard. I have my finger on right now. You can see my thumb moving, which is definitely awesome. And what's crazy is that if I were to shut it off, you'll notice the balls start to retract back to its starting position. So you actually never feel the kneading balls at all, which is incredible. Unless if I switch the massager back to the low position, for example, that's when it starts to appear. And of course, we can have it at its most aggressive settings. And that right there is awesome. My favorite thing here, I like to keep my room very cold. And so by going to the right side and turning on the heating element, we have 3 different adjustments: low heat, medium, and all the way high. And when I tell you, having both massage and the heat, for me at least, feels incredible. And it doesn't take that long for the heating to kick in. Right now I am feeling it getting hot, and I have it set to high heat right now. This massaging right now that I'm getting right now, whew, it feels awesome. Now the great thing too is that this can still happen with whatever recline that you choose. So if I choose to recline myself all the way back, I'm still getting massage. Now the lumbar support doesn't necessarily stick to your lower back anymore. It kind of shifts more towards the middle of your back. So the massage is not massaging your lower back anymore. So it's massaging more towards the middle of the spine. It still feels good. I've never experienced a chair that has a massager heating elements. It's nuts. Now, if you happen to run really hot, or maybe your room is like super hot, then you have that built-in ventilation. So you literally click on the ventilation. Same thing here. We have 3 levels of ventilations. We have low vent, medium vent, and high vent. And the moment you click it on, you automatically feel that ventilation. The ventilation you feel from the bottom, whereas the heating element, you feel it on these little pads right here. So this is where the heating comes and eventually spreads to the middle. And then the ventilation is from the bottom. Now the crazy thing is that I can combine ventilation, heating, and massage at the same time. I mean, that right there is incredible. Now, yes, the X7 has amazing features, but I'm going to put this back into my desk momentarily because I want to talk about HBADA's E3 Pro, which is this one right over here. Now, once again, this is HBADA's main top seller over here for its price and amazing adjustments that you can do on this chair. Now, both the E3 Pro and the X7 have very similar designs, but the main difference is going to be the materials that it's used. This being their flagship model is going to have more higher quality materials. This one has more of a weighty feel to it, especially because we also have a built-in battery and all of the smart features that this has. So if you like something that has more weight and feel more sturdy, then the X7 is definitely for you. However, the E3 Pro, since it doesn't have all of those crazy smart features, is also going to feel super, super lightweight and much easier to maneuver around. Now, when you get your E3 Pro, the first time you sit in this chair, you're going to feel super comfortable. Now, I just got back from the gym not too long ago. I did legs. And of course, favorite thing to do with these chairs is to extend the footrest from the bottom, flip this up, put my feet on top, and fall back. And right now, this feels so comfortable. I feel so relieved right now. And if it wasn't for the fact that I'm recording right now, I would definitely be taking a nap right now. Now, one of the great features of the E3 Pro is that these arms actually follow your recline path. So even in its default position, your arms could rest very comfortably. Now, the armrest has a lot of adjustments as well. You can push this inward, push it outwards, but HBADA takes it a step further with the E3 Pro by including the ability with a click of a button, lift this as high up as possible, which is optimal for whenever you're using your phone or handheld gaming. And so for example, if I retract back, grab my iPad for example, I now have a very nice, comfortable position because everything is nice and supported. So this is a great feature if you like to use your phone a lot. It's pretty awesome. And once you're done, it's very easy to just recline back, flip this back, and push it back to the starting position, and now you're ready to rock. First, I want to go over
all of the adjustments you have with the E3 Pro, and they have a very simple system. There's two separate levers on the right side of your chair. The one all the way in the front adjusts the seat depth, while the one in the back can adjust the height and unlock the recline feature. Now, starting off with the seat depth here, as long as you push this lever up, you can slide the chair here so you have a good amount of seat depth here. And then if I'm holding it up, this will go back to its original place. So you can fine tune and find the best seat depth to fit your body. And then you can just let go, and that basically locks into place. Now, to adjust the height, it's very simple. The lever could be twisted, and when you twist it upward, the height goes down. And if I twist it back up, it goes all the way up, and then you can go ahead and also fine tune the exact height that's most comfortable for you. And finally, the recline feature, the same exact lever, you can pull this to the right, which unlocks it, and you can push it back to lock it in place. So when you unlock it, your whole recline is fully unlocked, so it'll automatically move and adjust depending on the amount of pressure, and you can just fall all the way to the back. Or you can also lock it. The E3 Pro has 4 separate locking positions, and the way you do that is, of course, unlock it, push it back a little bit, put the lever back into its locking position, and this is going to be the first position. So if I were to move myself back up, the recline stays locked in. And if I want to unlock the second level, I go ahead and push it outward, pull back a little bit, push it back in. Now this is the second position. Same thing for the third position. I go back a little bit, lock into place. This is the third position. And for the final one, unlock it again and fall all the way back, and you're pretty much golden. And I can also lock it from this position as well. So now when I lift my body up, it's gonna stay fully reclined. And in order for me to go back up, I lay back, unlock it, put myself up again, lock it into place, and you're back to the default position. Now, what makes the E3 Pro amazing is that not only do you have awesome adjustments for recline, your seat depth, your height adjustments, but this lumbar support over here can be manually adjusted to fit your unique spine. So this lumbar support can be pushed all the way up, it can go all the way down, and you can fine tune it with different levels. You hear like different clicks. And that's the same for both the E3 Pro and the X7. Now the E3 Pro has these wings that you could manually adjust. On the X7 you can't, but on the E3 Pro, you can adjust these wings to hug your back or keep it all the way to the back. Whichever one you find the most comfortable, you can always manually adjust on the fly, which is awesome. The next thing here is the backrest over here, which has a lot of adjustments. All you have to do is just lift it up, you hear clicks, and it locks into place. You bring it all the way as high up here, and then you can just push it back down. You get a lot of adjustments there. Now the headrest also has a lot of adjustments. Increase the height of your headrest and bring it back down. You could also push it to the back. You could also push it forward. But they also take it a step further by also being able to even tilt the angle, and not just tilt the angle, but also further tilt the actual headrest. So there's so many different custom ways you can actually set your headrest to literally meet your specific body and comfort. And that's one of the amazing features of the E3 Pro.
So HBADA put a lot of time in creating amazing ergonomic chairs, but for the most optimal ergonomic experience, it's always recommended to take breaks, stand up, and move your body every 30 to 60 minutes. You can set up a timer on your phone, but the X7 has an automatic sedentary reminder that will automatically activate the massager every 45 minutes, reminding you to get up and move your body. That's one of my favorite features. Now, both the HBADA X7 and E3 Pro give you amazing comfort and ergonomics, but what separates these two chairs outside of the features is the price. The X7 commands a premium price of $1,500, while the E3 Pro comes in about half the price, $710. But don't worry guys, HBADA is currently running an awesome sale on both of these chairs, which you can also stack with my exclusive discount, which I'll leave in the description down below. Now, if it's still priced outside of your budget, HBADA also has their E2 series with a focus on making ergonomics as affordable as possible. Since starting my YouTube channel and taking content creation serious, the amount of time I sit on a chair has skyrocketed, sometimes spending 12 hours just to get a video published in time while my back and bottom suffered in pain. But with HBADA, their mission is very clear: sit well, stay healthy. And that's what I've experienced the moment I got these two chairs. Whichever HBADA you decide to go for, it will most definitely be a smart investment for your health and spine for years to come. Thanks again to HBADA for sending these two awesome chairs and sponsoring this video. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Firewolf out.